It was 3:30 in the morning. I heard a knock at my door. Didn't know who it was, but it got louder, like someone crying out for help, more and more. Through the window I saw a strange, yet familiar face. And then I opened the door, and I knew who he was. I remembered this particular case. It was the kid who got bullied, grades 7 through 12. The same kid who lived every single day of his life a living hell. The same kid who moved schools 3 times and eventually just ran away. The same kid who got beat up and humiliated because he was gay. The same kid who's now standing in front of me with cuts on his wrists, tears in his eyes, and the look of having no food in his fridge. And the same kid who I caught 2 years ago standing on top of a bridge. Crazy, isn't it? But why did it start? People don't realize the impact bullying has on a kid. Maybe they weren't the ones who ran away on the playground and hid. They weren't the ones who stayed up all night crying and lying to their parents about why they're slowly dying. And when others go to sleep with a smile on their face, they can't sleep because their minds still race. Filled with loneliness, depression, and anxiety, I don't understand what is wrong with our society. It's all in your head, suck it up, fight back. The common excuses to how our parents react. It is easier said than done for these struggling adolescents, especially when the only food they eat is antidepressants. But people just don't get it. They don't know how it feels to be humiliated and discriminated against, or the way it feels to get kicked, shoved, and spit on near the playground fence. I'm not talking about the broken bones, bruises, and cuts. Those will heal. It's much more painful on the inside and psychologically how they feel. You idiot, you retard, you freak, and look at him. He's a geek. Go kill yourself, no one likes you. People toss these words around like names. This is nothing new. Therapy at age 14? Because of a guy who sent out a picture of her just last week? Or because he was fat or black he got picked last for the dodgeball team? And don't forget about rumors and gossip and the bullies excluding the kid with glasses, or making fun of the kid who sat alone in all of their classes, because that is the kid who sees no light at the end of the tunnel, and he's digging his grave but they're giving him the shovel. You don't know anyone's story. At 15 years old she chugged a bottle of bleach. A failed suicide attempt only increased her Facebook reach. She's crazy, she's psycho. That's all her classmates said. The only way she could escape this misery was when she bled. I can't believe that kids thought this was a joke. Amanda Todd was attending therapy and counseling. She was getting help until she broke. She wasn't hungry no more, but the kids still fed. And in Nevada, a kid got bullied so bad he took a bullet to his teacher's head. But they're not the only ones. Now I'm standing there, with him staring directly at me. He said, "Jake, I have nowhere to go, nowhere to sleep." I said, "Come on in, you can stay here." And I could tell in his eyes, for once, his worries disappeared. Don't ever let it get this far. Don't be a bystander. Take a stand.